Super Mario Kart first appeared for us in 1993. Nobody was expecting the greatness inside this kart. But is this game the epic classic everyone says it is? Or is it a clapped out old banger? Let's have a little look. From the start you get some classic Mario style music that you just can't forget. From here you can choose 1 or 2 player, then your CC size, which is basically the difficulty. The smaller the engine size, the easier the gameplay will be. In 1 player mode you can choose Mario Kart GP or time trials. In GP mode you have 3 cup races, each with 5 courses. The cup races are the Mushroom Cup for the beginners, Flower Cup for the intermediate players, and Star Cup for the advanced driver. Once these have been completed, you'll unlock the Special Cup for a serious challenge. You have 8 characters to choose from: Mario, Princess Peach, Bowser, Koopa Trooper, Luigi, Yoshi, Donkey Kong Jr. and Toad. Each character will control differently. Smaller characters will be faster off the line and control smoother, like Princess and Yoshi, whereas the larger characters will control sluggish and accelerate slower, but they have high top speed and can bully the other drivers due to their weight. Mario and Luigi are just standard all-rounder characters, just like Koopa Trooper and Toad. The display is split into 2 screens. On the top is your view of the race, and on the bottom half is your map view. In the top right will be your lap time, and below in the right corner are your lives, coins and race position. Controls are simple: accelerate and brake, a button to use an item, and the shoulder buttons to jump or power slide. You start off the race in last place and it won't take much effort to get to the front, however this will leave you open to attack. Along the way there are question mark blocks you can drive over to randomly select a power up. You can also stop the selection sooner by pressing a button. You'll be awarded with a power up that can take out any opponent. This may be a green shell which can be fired forwards or backwards depending if you hold the down button or not when firing. If not, then this will throw the shell in a straight line. A red shell for homing attacks. This will target the nearest racer and make them lose control. This can also be fired backwards. Banana skins that drop onto the track and will stay there until someone slips on them. These can be fired forward, but it would be pot luck to actually hit anyone. A feather which can give you a super jump so you can take shortcuts. A mushroom which gives you a short boost in speed. A star that gives you temporary invincibility. A lightning bolt which spins everyone off course and shrinks them to half the size and half speed. Coins which add an additional 2 coins to your total. And finally the ghost, which makes you invisible and gives you the ability to take an opponent's item from their inventory. Collecting coins on the course increases your top speed. However, you can also lose your coins if you get struck by an item from an opponent, collide with an opponent, or if you fall off the track. And if you do fall off the track, Lakitu will take 2 coins away from you for towing you. You can acquire as many coins as you like, but maximum speed will stop at 10 coins. Trying to keep them though isn't all that easy. Throughout the courses it's not just your opponents you need to worry about. There are track hazards too. For example, pipes can get in your way if you're trying to cut corners, which will make you bounce back. Gophers can pop up in the donut plains to grind you to a halt. Holes in the track on Ghost Valley, and many other well-known Mario foes along the way. Fail to finish in the top 4 in a single race and you'll lose a life and you'll have the option to try again. Finish 5 races and you have the most points, you'll get the podium finish with a small animation. But is this game any good? Ask me this in 1993 and I would have said it was the best game out at the time. But time has taken its toll with this one. The graphics look a bit poor now, and that's due to this game using Mode 7 throughout. It looks stunning in its day, but it looks terrible now. I find it an eyesore, especially when you're constantly moving left and right. It becomes a challenge to focus and make out what's in front of you. We are spoiled by all the modern versions of Mario Kart these days, and it's hard to look back at this without wincing in pain. With that being said, it's still a good game. It's a lot of fun, a big challenge as you progress. The sounds and music are still to this day really good, and there's some memorable music tracks. The courses are really good with some tricky points as well as some sneaky shortcuts to discover. Controlling the characters are fine, but you'll eventually find one that suits your driving skill. If you find that with one character that you're losing all the time, then you know to try another one and see how far you get with them. Your opponents are cheating bastards too. Princess Peach seems to have the mushroom shits all through the course. She doesn't even hit a question mark to get a power up, she just poops on the go. It's the same with the other drivers, you constantly see banana skins landing in front of you, and if you hit one and spin off, You probably then get rammed by every prick behind you, causing you to spin multiple times and lose all your coins. One thing that's bugged me with this game is you can't get rid of the map and have the full game screen. This would have made it a lot nicer to play. Even when you get your ass kicked, it doesn't put you off the game. You can always go back to the 50cc and show him who's boss. Moving on to the 100cc class really steps up the challenge as you are faster, and so is everyone else. It was a unique original game at the time and was an inspiration for other games in the future. This still has the appeal to play, but I'd recommend playing with a friend to make it more interesting. Thanks for watching. If for some strange reason you like my videos, please consider subscribing so I don't feel so unpopular. Do you know what I mean?